Hi everybody, welcome back to Ask AJ. I am AJ Hanna from Symphony Ventures, and I'm here to answer your questions about robotic process and intelligent automation. Symphony does these events in some of our markets called Beers and Bots. Well, we're having a much smaller event. I'm here with my colleague from Symphony, Jeff Sondak, and we're enjoying beers and talking about bots. For those of you who've been following AskAJ, you know that my background has been in the healthcare industry primarily. Jeff actually is from the banking and financial services industry.
Absolutely.
And so thought it would be interesting to get Jeff's perspective on how he thinks RPA technology fits within the financial services environment. So Jeff, what kind of things, as you look at the scope of responsibilities in banking, financial services, insurance, and so on, makes it ripe for use of RPA?
So AJ, having spent the last 15 plus years outsourcing this kind of work offshore, because it was a manual, process-driven, tedious effort that required a lot of time and a lot of money, at least onshore, and was sent overseas. We see many of those processes starting to come back home, if you would, and coming back onshore. And I think that there really is no area of financial services where RPA can't benefit. You look at your traditional banking, whether it's your loan processing, whether it's client onboarding, which goes across banking, insurance, wealth management, capital markets, your trade reconciliation that's done through Excel-based spreadsheets, and unless you've spent a ton of money building in new products, fits the bill phenomenally with RPA. And the list goes on and on. It's a matter of talking to the right people, getting the right process set up, and getting it done.
Well, it's interesting. Anyone who knows anything about the tools that are on the market know that at least some of the players in RPA started within specific industries, and that's certainly true that one of the major players in RPA started in the banking industry.
Yep. Blue Prism.
Really, banking and financial services is really one of the foundational areas for which RPA was developed and growing. So it certainly seems like there are lots of opportunities in that space.
Absolutely, there's no doubt. I mean, if you look at the amount of effort that's been driven over the last 20 years plus through acquisition, M&A, you've got legacy platforms, legacy systems that you need manual intervention or APIs. Code to be written, you've got bodies of people sitting in rooms inundated with effort to write this code and not have enough money to put in new systems, new technology. RPA comes in and solves that problem very quickly, very efficiently, and very cost effectively.
Well, Jeff, thanks for joining me today.
Not a problem.
Appreciate
not
it.
a problem.
We're going to enjoy our beers.
Sure.
You guys join me back again. As you know, if you have questions or things you want to see us address on Ask AJ, you can send it to us at AskAJ at symphonyhq.com. The YouTube channel is at AskAJ. Please go out and subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Twitter at AskAJ Hanna. No H on the end. We'll see you again next time.